It looks like somebody took him to this spot, and it's not far from your house, and dumped him there on the side of the road. Now we need to figure out what happened. What we have to do right now at this point is identify the person that was found.
I don't.
You don't want to look at him?
No.
Okay.
This is 32-year-old Angelina Hamrick, who has just learned that her husband, Jason Hamrick's body was found only half a mile from where she's been living. But even more striking is her reaction to the tragic news.
He's going for an autopsy. Like I said, it was so hot out that his skin's cooking. And there are bugs and stuff like that are there. So
At first, Angelina appeared to be an innocent and frightened wife, but it was all part of the script she wanted to follow.
He didn't hit by the car or something?
no, he didn't get hit by a car.
But you saw the body, right?
But I didn't move anything.
But you sure it's Jason?
And behind all this act was a sinister story that Angelina wanted to keep hidden.
You can talk.
I'm just shocked. You just told me that 5 of my kids are dead and my boyfriend killed him.
Jason's body was found in the Tate Township area in Ohio by a passerby on June 30th, 2019. Shocked by the gruesome scene, the witness immediately called 911.
911, where is your emergency? There's a dead body laying at the end of our driveway.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry? Yes. It's laying in the ditch. It looks like somebody's tried to cover him up.
Oh my
It's a man.
Okay.
My wife just looked
Are you
over and
with him
seen it.
now?
I'm sorry?
Are you with him now?
No, he's dead.
How old is he?
I have no clue. It looks like somebody just tried to cover him up.
Hold on just a second for me, okay?
Jason's body had already begun to decompose, making identification challenging. Although the details of the investigation were initially unclear, authorities suspected it could be him. Given the proximity of the house where his wife, Angelina, was staying, officers brought her in for questioning.
It is a little chilly in here, isn't it? So, I'm Sergeant Parker. I introduced myself to you at your residence. Detective Allen's going to be here with me. Obviously, you've had the deputies at your house all day today. We took a missing persons report for your husband, Jason. We need to clarify some things as far as when you last saw him. Do you remember what he was wearing or anything like that?
I don't remember. I know that when we came home with the kids, he wasn't in the house. So
Okay.
I don't. Last time I saw him in bathing suit.
Okay, you last saw him in the bathing suit. What day would have been that you last saw him? Because today's Sunday.
Said Saturday because we woke up. He wasn't in the house.
There you go.
Thank you so much.
You said you think it was Saturday?
Yeah, Saturday morning, but usually leaving for work and sometimes working on the weekend.
Okay.
I worked for him a long time ago on the weekend. I remember that.
Okay.
I had to go somewhere at 5 o'clock.
Does he have any tattoos?
No, none of I know.
No tattoos, no. What about scars? Has he had any surgeries or
He
anything?
had on his ear removed in the mall.
Okay.
I don't know. Nothing else I can remember.
Okay. I know I'm somewhat familiar with you and your husband had a pretty rough marriage.
It wasn't rough. We've been living together for months now, and I've been there in the house. Everything was fine.
How long have you been back in the house?
Since but I'm sure it's about a month.
About a month?
The house Angelina mentions is the one near where Jason's body was found, a house that actually belonged to Jason himself.
But I guess today the concern was that Jason was supposed to take the 3 kids to meet his.
What he told me that I asked him because you have a cane on a Monday, and I told him, do I need to find a sitter or what you gonna do with the kids for this time? He said he gonna take them in the evening on Sunday. So I didn't worry about it. So he told me he gonna take them there on Sunday evening, so I waited till Sunday for him to show up. And when he didn't show up in the morning, I asked kids, hey, where's your dad? Do you know? Like, call your grandma and ask her if she knows where he at.
Okay. So is that his mom and dad
Mm-hmm.
that live in India? Is it his stepdad?
Stepdad.
Okay, Mr. Oliver, is that his name?
Yeah.
So Jason was supposed to take him there today, apparently, and when he didn't show up, Mr. Oliver called us and asked us to come out and make contact with Jason.
Yes.
And if today is Sunday, again, I know you made a report. You talked with Deputy Shepard, Corporal Cooper, over your house today. You said you believe you last saw him. When did you said you saw him at the pool?
Friday.
Friday. Do you remember around what time?
We left at 9, so we've been swimming in the pool. And kid said, hey, let's go get a pizza. Okay, let's drive get a pizza. So we went to the Little Caesars. They probably can pull their camera to see
Which Little Caesars did you go
by
to?
the Kroger's.
By the Kroger.
Yeah,
In Amelia?
in Amelia.
Okay. And that was Friday night.
Friday night. Yes.
What did you guys order?
Pepperoni, just large one pizza pepperoni.
Okay. And did you pay with cash or did you pay with
With credit card.
credit card?
My credit card.
Okay. What vehicle did you guys drive?
My vehicle, gray Ford.
The gray Ford?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I saw a gray vehicle in the driveway. That's yours.
It's mine.
I saw a red van. It said
When
something.
it's his and all the rest of the cars is his.
I saw, were there two cars in the garage?
Yeah, they're truck and Pontiac. It's his.
A truck and a Pontiac. Okay. All right. All those cars run?
Yes.
They drive? Okay. All right. So Friday when you guys come home from the pizza, you didn't see him after that?
We came to the back door, but it was locked. So we came through the front door, and I told him, you're probably sleeping, don't want us to be loud, so let's just quiet eat pizza. So we had pizza in the kitchen, and we went upstairs to watch the movie in my room. We have projectors, so big TV, and there popcorn everywhere.
Okay.
So what we've been doing is watching TV there very quietly, and then when it was like around 12 or 12:30, and kind of late, so I told everybody, hey, let's just be quiet and go to bed, because I don't want to wake him up.
Okay. But you haven't talked or seen Jason since
No.
you guys left to get your pizza?
Yes.
Okay. Has anybody else been to your house since?
I didn't see anybody. The garage door was open, but the back door was closed. So I don't
When
know.
you left?
No,
Okay.
when we came back.
When you came back from eating pizza, the garage door was open?
Yes, because I know for sure it was closed.
Okay. So
Probably,
someone had to open the garage door while you were
He
gone.
probably came to the car and opened it. I don't know. So,
Okay.
but it was kind of weird that he went to bed while garage door is open. So, it's
But
strange.
What I'm saying is that you know of, no one's been at your house. No visitors?
None of I know of
Okay. Now, I noticed when I was at your house, you guys have the
cameras.
cameras on the doorbell. How are those activated?
Through his phone, something.
What I'm saying is, do I have to ring the doorbell to start the camera?
Yes.
Or does it just start up with motion?
Starting with the motion.
With motion. And that's on his phone? Okay. That's not on your phone?
No, I'm not supposed to legally stay in the house, but he let me in. I lost the job, so the only income I have is what he paid me.
Okay. All right.
It's clear she knows more than she's letting on. What stands out, however, is that she's the one who brings up how Jason continued to support her after their falling out. This may be a subtle attempt to paint herself as someone with no motive to harm him. But will this strategy actually work in her favor?
Have you guys been getting along? Are you been
Yeah.
fighting or?
No fighting or anything.
Okay. Has he hit you before?
2 years ago, but didn't hit me anymore. Like when we staying in the house, no.
Okay. Have you ever hit him?
No, he would have fight back.
Okay. All right. I know the deputies too asked you about if they could search your house and the cars for a gun. And I guess he was given a gun or issued a gun through his job as an Air Force recruiter?
I'm not sure, really. I'm not
Okay.
sure. But he's not security force. He's
Okay.
a recruiter.
A recruiter, okay. But they said he had a gun.
He had a gun, yeah. I saw the gun in the house, and I told him to take it away because kids can easily take it. It
Okay.
didn't have any lock. When I saw it, didn't have a lock, so
Okay.
I told
So
him to.
you were concerned about the kids getting it?
Yeah, because my oldest son said, he said, I will go to dad's room, get a gun, and go shoot. I was like, no. And I told him that he have to do something about it. And he, I think, put him in his trunk, on his car.
Okay.
Last where the kids seen it.
Did you ever see the gun?
I saw the box.
Okay. Big box, little box?
Big box, but it was kind of locked.
Okay.
She first claimed the gun was never locked, which is why she feared her son might get into it. But now, she says she saw the box and it was locked. While this detail may not seem crucial to the case, these small inconsistencies can reveal a lot about the suspect's character.
I saw it once. Yeah.
You saw the gun once?
I took it.
How big was the gun?
I don't know.
Like this? Like this? Don't know.
I know it was like grayish,
Okay.
and maybe I can't really tell you. I don't remember.
Okay. All right. You were asking, have we found your husband? And the answer is, we may have, we don't know. Because a body was found up the street from your house. We think it's Jason, but we're not 100% sure at this time. Because he's been there at least a couple days, probably. And, I mean, obviously dead, but we don't at this point. We had to call out our investigators to take pictures of the scene because we don't believe he just walked to this place. We believe that someone took him there. There's reason to believe that they're at the scene. So at this point, we're trying to identify the person that we found. If there's anything you know at this point, this is the time to say it, because anything we find out after this point that you don't tell us looks really bad.
I don't know where else. You can ask me anything you want to.
Okay. Well, I'm just so you understand. I'm just letting you know that if this is Jason, we don't believe he died of natural causes, and we don't believe that he walked to the place where he was found, and we believe someone put him there. So that means that someone else would have had to been involved with causing him harm. So that's why you saw the police cars coming. That's why you saw everything else.
I was just curious. Maybe somebody not feeling good or something. Or somebody ran. I don't know. That's why I saw all the police coming in there, like with siren and stuff. I was
Okay.
curious about.
Well, like I said, what we have to do right now at this point is identify the person that was found.
I don't want to do it.
You don't want to look at him?
No.
Okay.
I'm really afraid.
That's why I asked if he had any tattoos or if he had any scars.
Scars. I know they took mole on his ear and on his lower back. They took the mole out.
Okay.
Yeah, on his ear for sure, because they've been cutting the moles of him.
Okay. Well, like I said, that's why we asked you to come down here just to talk with us, because we had to go. I know you spent a lot of time with the officers today, but it's at the point now where we believe we found him, and it's not like he died in his sleep. And like I said, it doesn't appear that he walked to where he was found.
So he drove with somebody?
No, it looks like somebody maybe drove and maybe dumped him where he's at. That's what it looks like to me. It looks like somebody took him to this spot, and it's not far from your house, and dumped him there on the side of the road. And now we need to figure out what happened. Because what they're going to do is they're going to take his body down to the Hamilton County morgue. They're going to do an autopsy. They're going to find out why or what caused this death. I don't know if it's. I don't know. I don't want to say it because I don't know at this point. I saw briefly his body, but I didn't touch anything. I didn't move anything, so I don't know. And like I said, it appears that he's been there for a couple of days because it's been hot out. So, and it was just tonight after that we left that he was found. So what I'm saying, Angelina, is at this point, if this is Jason didn't walk to this place by himself. If you know of anything we need to know about at this point, I need to know about it right now. If there was somebody that wanted to hurt Jason, if you know of somebody that
He wanted to hurt me. I know for sure, but I don't know who would want to hurt him.
Tell me why Jason wanted to hurt you.
I found his messages. If you bring my phone over, I will show you because I've been picturing everything I found.
Okay.
He was saying like antifreeze in my tea or something like this with his girlfriend. They've been joking about it.
Angelina just pulled a classic Uno reverse by claiming that it was Jason who wanted to hurt her. This statement also shows that she's still trying to appear innocent, hoping to deceive the detectives. She might think this will steer the detectives off her trail, but she's just made a crucial mistake by suggesting he posed a threat. She's also handed them a possible motive for murder. So the question now is, did she just trap herself, or is she clever enough to outplay the detectives?
Right now, my biggest concern is that sometimes people do things, or sometimes there's a reason why things happen.
He's been recruiter. He's been meeting people all the time.
He's what?
Recruiter.
A recruiter?
Yeah, and he meeting people from internet and stuff like this.
Okay. All right. Is there anybody that you can think of that would be concerned?
They didn't live together for 6 months. I don't know.
Okay.
This month we've been just avoiding each other, living in separate rooms.
Okay.
It's been even less, maybe 3 weeks, maybe months. I need to see the message when I texted him, so to tell you for sure. But
Okay.
it was like about a month. Yeah.
Okay. So let's say, for instance, that I find out
I know that he had sexual transmitted disease.
Jason did, and how did he get that?
I saw messages with his mother that he told her that something going on with him, and she told him if it's chlamydia or gonorrhea, it can be found in the urine or stuff like that.
Okay. All right. So
So he's been messing with somebody for sure.
let's say this. Let's say that this person that we found is Jason. Okay. Based on what you've told me, that means that someone could have come to your house and someone could have taken Jason away from your house and hurt him.
We left for like hour, maybe hour and a half. I don't know. Hour and a half maximum, because took us like 25 minutes to get to the pizza place,
Sure.
and then we went to the Meyer gas station because
Meyer gas station?
Meyer, yeah, because I'm on rewards program and I have 10 cents of the gallon, so that's why we drove to the Meyer, and then we went home. Yeah, we didn't go anywhere else.
Okay. So right now, what we're trying to do right now is we're trying to identify the body that we found. And like I said, we believe it's Jason.
I don't want to look at anybody.
Okay, you don't have to look at it.
Just ask his mom to do it. I don't want to do it.
We'll ask.
I'm really afraid of blood and everything.
Okay. You're afraid of blood?
I'm afraid. Yeah, if I see it, I'm gonna pass out.
Is there any reason why you think that if I showed you a picture of him that he would have blood on him?
No, I don't know. But if you told me somebody dumped him, he probably, I don't know. Or you said somebody dumped him?
That's what it looks like. I haven't seen what his injuries are or what made him die.
I'm assuming it's a blood or something. How he got killed? Did he choked or what?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. That's what the detectives there are
Well,
going.
if
they're
it's
taking
bloody,
pictures
I
of-
don't want to look at
Okay.
it. Well, if it's different, I will try to, but please don't show me anything.
We can have someone look at the picture to identify him. But
No.
what I'm getting at is, what if this is Jason? Okay, if it's his body that we have found, based on what you're telling me, it's possible that someone came to your house and there was a confrontation or something happened at your house that led to him being killed or led to his death. So that means that there could be evidence in your house, is what I'm saying. So we may need to go to your house to look for evidence.
I don't know.
I'm just letting you know that that's what's going to happen. Okay.
I
So
don't know. I
do you-
probably know.
probably know what.
I don't know who could want to kill him or anything.
But if that's what's happened, you understand that our job is to find out who hurt him or who caused his death. You understand that, right? And that may mean that we may need to go to the house and we may need to look for evidence. Do you understand that? Okay.
If Angelina really is the killer, she's playing her cards wisely. Her calm expressions may raise eyebrows, but claiming a fear of blood is a clever way to distance herself from suspicion, especially since Jason was murdered brutally, with plenty of blood at the scene. That fear works in her favor. But what if she is the murderer? That would make her a master manipulator, slipping up only by dumping the body too close to home. Or what if she never planned to get her hands dirty at all? What if she hired someone to kill Jason, so she'd never have to see the blood in the first place? There are still many questions lingering, and the answers will finally pour in.
Because I want to be able to tell you whether or not the person we found, whether or not that's Jason. And
Maybe it's not him.
I think it is. That's why I was asking you, like, what kind of clothes he was wearing when you saw him. You say he's wearing a bathing suit and stuff like that.
He's in a bathing suit. It's all I can think of, because he got out of the pool when we left.
Okay. Are you okay just sitting here for a little bit while we talk and figure this out? Because I want to be able to tell you if this is Jason that we found. And if it is Jason, like I said, we're going to have to do an investigation to figure out what happened to him and who, if someone hurt him or if someone caused his death, and that may mean going back to your house. I know you don't want to see a picture of the body we found, right? You said you don't want to see that picture, but I have a picture of the
Is it
shirt.
bloody or no?
I have a picture of the shirt that the person's wearing. You can't see the person's body at all. Can you look at this shirt and see if you recognize this at all?
I don't know.
It's a red shirt, it looks like.
I don't know what does it say. I can't tell you.
I'm sorry.
I can't tell you.
You can't tell me?
Mm-mm.
So you don't know if that looks like anything he may have, that
No.
Jason may have?
I can tell you for sure, no.
Okay. I don't know what this says either. They're gonna
Mhm.
they're gonna tell me a little bit, but it looks like that's a champion sign, like a champion shirt. There's a brand of clothes that's champion, but I don't know what the gray lettering says either.
I don't know.
Okay. You don't know if that looks like anything that he's
I don't know.
okay. Is that okay? The drink? Okay.
With Angelina offering little help at identifying Jason, the detectives take a step back to rethink their approach. Since her confusion over his identity isn't getting them anywhere, the lead detective decides to switch tactics. This time, he confidently states that the body is Jason, watching closely for any flicker of emotion that might reveal the truth. And very soon, the whole story is about to get twisted.
I'm sorry to keep you waiting. I was talking to the guys who are there at the scene and trying to figure things out. So, you have any questions or anything? No? Well, like I said, we believe this is Jason. It appears it's him. It's just, it looks like he's been there for a couple of days, and it looks like the injuries that he has are pretty serious. And
How did it happen?
I don't know. But it doesn't appear that it's something that he's done to himself. So
Nothing was.
it looks like someone has hurt him. It looks like someone hurt him.
How?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know until they.
Is it
Until it's.
bloody?
I'm sorry.
Is it blood?
Well, from what they're telling me, yeah, there's blood, and it looks like too from him being out in the heat and stuff. There's bugs and stuff like that to make things difficult. So,
Please don't show me blood. Please.
no, I said I wouldn't.
No, I'm really afraid of it. That's why I couldn't be the news. Because I'm really afraid of blood.
Do you do the laundry at the house?
Yes.
Did you wreck that shirt I showed you was red? I asked him what it says, and it says on the shirt.
We have short, but it's same short. I don't think you would wear same short.
It says play like a.
I can't tell you. We have reds. We don't have Bengals. We have reds. I can't tell you.
Okay, but I couldn't tell what it said either on that shirt. But it looks like it's a red T-shirt, and it says play like a.
I don't know.
And then it has like the C for champion on it.
I don't know.
It's okay.
We have reds for sure. Reds.
Okay. So here's, and I just want to let you know how this is. And if you don't understand something, you seem to understand English very well.
Yeah, I understand very well.
Very well. So if I say something you don't understand, ask me to repeat it, and I'll explain it to you. I'll clear it up. We're treating this as a homicide. Do you know what a homicide is?
Yeah, like somebody hurted him.
We're treating this like somebody killed him. We just have to do everything we can to find out who did this to him. And I don't want you to be afraid to tell me anything, because we're going to find out. Like I said, the phone records, we're going to find out just about everything. I think the video on the house, we can still get that, because I think that just because we don't have his phone right now, I think we can still get it, because those things, I have one at my house, and there's a database, so we'll be able to see if someone came to the door. We'll see if somebody left. We'll see those types of things. There's DNA evidence and stuff like that. There's evidence at the scene that clearly shows that somebody tried to cover him up. They tried to hide him, so it wasn't like he just fell down in the road and got hit by a car or something like that. We can tell by what we see there that somebody put him there and even tried to cover him up. So that's what's it's very, very suspicious. It's very clear that he did not do this to himself. So that's our job, is to find out who did this. I expect you to be honest with me, and we won't find anything that's suspicious. Because if we do, and you've had a chance to be honest with us, like,
Honest about what? Just tell me.
so here's so a lot of times what happens is, like I said, people are afraid to tell us things. Okay, we've had situations where someone has hurt their spouse, but they say later, after they found out they were caught, that it was in self-defense. Like, they'll say, well, he was hitting me, or he was choking me, so I didn't have a choice, or he was threatening me, so I did something to him because he was threatening me.
No, I didn't.
We have those types of things all the time. Or they'll say, I came home and I found him and I didn't know what to do, so I didn't want the kids to see, so I got him out of the house.
No, I didn't see anything like this. I didn't get anything out, and
It's clear the detective is seasoned. He has already shut down any ridiculous excuses Angelina might throw his way. Now, she's left with only two choices: tell the truth or keep lying. But in a sloppy murder case like this, both roads lead to the same ending. One way or another, the truth will soon come out.
But I'm just saying that because people, if I don't say that to you, and let's say, for instance, a piece of information that comes forward that says,
I just don't know what kind of information.
let me ask you this: do you have a boyfriend? Do you have a man that you see other than him?
Yeah.
Who's that?
He's living in Texas.
He lives in Texas. Has he ever been here to Ohio?
Yeah, he's originally from Ohio.
Okay. Has he been to Ohio recently?
Yeah, he came here last weekend.
Okay. And what's his name?
His name is Drew.
Drew? How do you know Drew?
It's my husband's ex-coworker.
So a guy named Drew, was he in the Air Force too? I saw that somewhere. What was his last name? Clark? Okay. So have you told Drew the things that Jason's done to you, or that he's tried to kill you?
We've been talking about it, yeah. But...
Okay. Do you think that would upset Drew?
No, he wouldn't do anything like this.
Well, but this is when people are killed. There's typically a couple reasons. Either it's over drugs, money, or relationship. Those are the most common reasons why people are killed. And do you watch the news? Do you see TV? Do you watch TV shows?
No.
Those are the biggest reasons why people will hurt one another, or those things.
I can tell you what I've been in the morning when we woke up with the kids. So.
You guys don't care what each other do.
No, we're going through the divorce, and he let me stay there, and I'm grateful. So I'm just not bothered.
Has Drew? Have you told Drew that Jason, you think, is trying to kill you?
I showed him the messages, but he said he don't think you're gonna do that.
Okay.
The introduction of Angelina's boyfriend, Drew Clark, sends the case in a whole new direction. She claims he wouldn't be upset if someone accused him of wanting to kill her, but that's hard to believe. Now, the detectives aren't looking at just one suspect. They have two. So the real question that remains is if this was a carefully planned murder carried out together by Drew and Angelina, or if only one of them was involved. But very soon, that answer is about to surface.
So even though you guys are getting a divorce, you wouldn't want to see anything
He's
bad.
paying right now $1,700 a month for me to live on my own. It helps me a little bit with the debt I have right now since I don't have work.
So he's helping you though right now, even though you guys are getting divorced. He's helping you.
It's Judge decision for him. It's withdrawal from his account and paying straight to my card.
Does Jason have any other friends or family around here?
I don't know. I believe he has a girlfriend if he's got a sexual transmitted disease.
But you said that you think his girlfriend lives by his mom in Indiana.
Yes, but I don't know how he would see her. That's the problem. I don't know.
Okay. So there could be another girl.
It could be another girl, yeah.
Okay. Does he have a Facebook account or anything like that?
Yes.
Do you know what his password is?
He didn't have any password last time. I pictured all his stuff.
Like when you get on Facebook, you have to put your name. You have to sign on.
It's already on.
It's on. What is it on?
It's like a Facebook app.
On his phone, or?
On his phone.
But that's okay. So he set it up, but that still means he'd have to put a password in. Okay. All right. And you can't think of anybody who would want to hurt Jason?
No, he's been meeting people from internet, from his recruiting job. I don't know.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you being patient with us. Like I said, we have a lot of stuff going on right now.
Oh, if you have any questions, I can answer, but I don't know what.
But you're okay hanging tight with us here until we get things. At some point, what we're probably gonna do is go back to your house, and you can be there while we're there. But I mean, you know.
I can tell you that
Do you want us to find out who killed Jason?
I do want to, of course. Why wouldn't I want to?
I mean, I understand
But
you.
I don't really believe that it's him.
You don't believe it's him?
No.
Okay. Well, I don't, like you said, I don't want to show you the picture because
Please don't.
it's a bad picture.
If it's bad, please don't.
Okay.
I'm gonna pass out.
One key detail is that most suspects try to fake their emotions, putting on a show of grief or shock to cover their guilt. But more often than not, these performances fall apart and reveal their true selves. Angelina, however, takes a different route, and instead of overreacting, she chooses not to react at all. And when she realizes the detective is picking up on her lack of emotion, she quickly shifts gears, claiming she doesn't believe Jason is really dead. It's a clever move that makes her cold demeanor suddenly seem reasonable. Whether this is all part of a carefully crafted plan or not, one thing is clear: Angelina's manipulation game is sharp. Moreover, she keeps saying that Jason used to meet people from the internet to implicate some unknown suspects, but she does slip from time to time with her answers. So, it has now become a battle of patience, and we are about to find out who's going to win.
But this is just a straight up question. I mean, you would know the answer to this, whether or not, but I just have to ask it. Did you hurt Jason?
No,
Okay. Do you know if anybody hurt Jason?
I do not.
Okay. Did you help move Jason at any point? If you saw him hurt,
No,
did you drive him anywhere or drive anybody anywhere to where?
I did not drive anybody
Okay.
anywhere.
I just have to ask you those direct questions, okay? Because somebody did, and that's what we have to
Please,
figure out.
please check my car. I don't mind you check it. Please go ahead, do whatever you need
I
to
just
do.
want to make sure we don't have any misunderstandings.
I don't have misunderstandings, and yeah, I've been cleaning the carpet in living room before the deputy came because dog been pooping in there.
I noticed outside your garage there was like some carpet, like little pieces of carpet sections.
Mhm.
What is that? What is that for?
Where?
Like right by the garage there was like
It was in his trunk, and police officers got it out of there
okay.
to search it and didn't put it back.
Okay, because there was also some in that red van. It looked like the van.
He probably, I don't know.
Okay.
He
Because
probably
of the,
got it out and put it down. I don't know. Or he been covering it from baby going there all the time and making mess.
okay. All right. Do you have enough tea there? Do you feel okay just hanging tight here until I come back in a little bit? And like I
How
said,
long you will come back?
yeah, I think our next plan is to go back to your house, and you can be there while we do our search. But they're doing some paperwork right now to get that permission. But you're telling me that you would give us permission to go to your house
Mhm.
to look around in the cars without a problem.
Without problem.
Okay.
If you need me something to sign, I will sign. So no
Okay.
problem.
I'll let them know that, and maybe that'll speed things up. Okay. Thank you. All right. Did you have a question for me? What's your question?
I wanted to call your mom and ask you if I need a lawyer or something.
Ask your mom what?
A lawyer or something?
You're asking if you need a lawyer? Why do you think you need a lawyer?
Because you asking me a question about murder, and I was kind of thinking if I do need a lawyer.
That's up to you. If you think you need an attorney, I can't tell you yes or no.
Mhm.
I mean, like I can only tell you what I've told you
It's kind
so
of
far.
serious thing. You.
It's very
doing here.
serious.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, like I've told you what I know about it, and that's that we believe we found Jason's body. I told you
I
that.
don't believe so. So I kind of thinking he's gonna show up on the hearing, and I'm gonna be very mad. But I just don't know how these things are working.
Yeah. Well, I'm just rehashing what I told you, and that's that we found what we believe is Jason's body. He didn't get there himself. He has an injury that he doesn't appear he did to himself, so it looks like someone hurt him.
He get hit by the car or something.
No, he didn't get hit by a car. That's not what happened.
What happened? Can you tell me?
He's going for an autopsy. Like I said, it was so hot out that his skin doesn't look like it usually does because of the heat. Basically, his skin's cooking. And there are bugs and stuff like that that are there. So, like I told you, he didn't
Why
get,
you think it's Jason?
well, because of what he looks like, what he's wearing.
But
And
you
how
just
close-
told me that it's hard to say what about injury, but why you think it's
Well,
Jason?
we know how tall he is. We know about how much he weighs. We know that he's less than a quarter mile from your house. The picture, even though his face is distorted, it appears to be him. The person is bald. So, doesn't have any hair on his head.
He did a little bit on the sides.
No, he doesn't, not on the exact top, though.
Not exact top, but he did on the sides, like from here to here.
It's Jason.
This wasn't even a formal interrogation. It was just an interview. And yet Angelina finds herself backed into a corner. Desperately, she tries to use the advanced state of the body's decomposition to her advantage, tossing out random theories about how Jason might have died. But she doesn't realize that the detectives already know a lot more about the case than they're showing, and Angelina is soon about to feel the pressure.
I just
I understand.
I can't believe. I just think
I
I'm
understand
gonna
you
show
don't-
up tomorrow in the court and I'm gonna really beat him because
Okay.
I don't want to sit here all night for this. You know, it's just
Right.
ridiculous.
Well, so here's the thing. So I'm just rehashing for you why, we've asked you these questions, and it's because he's found very close to your house. He has injuries that weren't committed by himself. He was, like I said, someone drug him out of,
Drug,
pulled him
pull him.
pulled him out of a vehicle and
Okay.
left him in a ditch. It's pretty evident that someone did this on purpose. And it may not be one person, it could be at least two people. And that's why I told you that you're saying you don't know anything about this, you don't know what happened.
I don't know.
So we have to check your house because that's the last place we know him to be to see if there's any evidence there to show what happened to him.
But today's police officers already went through everything.
Well, we are going to do a more thorough search. We have more equipment to look for. Like sometimes people can clean things up. You were gone for about an hour and a half. If someone hurt him, they could have cleaned up before you got home, and you didn't see any blood or anything like
I
that.
didn't see.
So that could have happened. So they have tools that show if there's there's stuff that could see if there was blood in an area that's been cleaned up. There's all kinds of things. I mean, if you think that you need to have an attorney, that's up to you. I can't tell you that. I mean, like
No,
I said
I
so
know
far,
that. I don't know anything about it.
the most concerning
So,
thing to
but-
me right now at this point is the phone number you gave me for Drew. You're 100% sure of that number?
Yes.
Like, you're 100% sure that's his number?
He's not answering the phone.
Well, his phone isn't in Texas.
His phone in Texas.
It's not. It's here. It's in Ohio. And it's very close to here. So, Drew's not in Texas. So if he told you he was, he's not.
He told me that he's in Texas.
He's not. So that's a problem. So that's what we're worried. Those are the types of things we're worried about.
Just like that, Drew becomes the prime suspect. At this point, either Angelina is genuinely in the dark, or she's the mastermind behind it all, playing the part of the clueless partner a little too well. And what she says next only deepens the doubts, keeping her right beside Drew on the list of suspects.
And it sounds to me like Right now I'm concerned on why Drew is saying he's in Texas, but his phone's here in Ohio. That doesn't make much sense, does it?
He is in Texas 100% because he told me he has to go to work.
Okay, well, just sometimes people lie. Sometimes people don't tell the truth. I'm just saying, we're able to physically check where his phone's at, and his phone is not in Texas.
He wouldn't do it.
Well, that's why I asked you. Remember I talked to you about, have you told him about your concerns about Jason threatening you? You said you have. You said you told him about hiring a hitman and all this stuff against you.
He did, and I told him he thinks it's ridiculous, but we both think he wouldn't do that. But I've been scared, and I went to the court and filed protection order against him based on what he was saying.
So, like I said, sometimes people take matters into their own hands. They get upset. It sounds like Drew cares about you. It sounds like he wants to be in a relationship with you. So sometimes people do things that they think is the right thing to do because Jason was a bad guy to you.
He wasn't really a bad guy. He was father of my kids, and he was basically paying for my living.
Right. Well, like I said though, Drew is wants to be in a relationship with you, right?
Yeah.
And if he thinks that Jason's being mean to you, or he thinks that
I
Jason
told
is
him
trying
that
to
he's
hurt you,
not. He didn't hurt me. No, we've been fine. Only one thing is I showed you the record. I've been kind of mad at him, and I did send that to my mom, and
you sent what to your mom?
this record. It's what I did for the Russian. I just want the Russians to put step in my divorce case.
Okay.
So by what they've been doing to me, and I honestly asked my mom. My mom was making passports for me and the kids to get out of here.
Okay.
But I don't know anything about anything. So
When was your mom making passports for you and the kids to get out of here?
I want to take my kids to Russia
Okay. When were you planning on doing that?
as soon as my passports are ready.
And when is that supposed to be?
At 3 months, she said.
Okay. And would Jason have a problem with that?
I didn't tell him. I didn't tell anybody. I know one of the girl. I know the Russian one. She's got 7 years in jail for kidnapping her kids.
Right.
And I didn't want that to happen, but we've been agreeing on 50-50. That was fine with me at this point. So, but I did try when it was bad. I asked my mom to start making them passports, and she took all the case and all the stuff that I was recording to the international relationship. We have international relationship when they looking at the all foreign cases and stuff like that. They
Right.
said they're not gonna help me right now. Well, it's temporary order, but they're gonna put their step if it's gonna be final decision.
But do you understand what I'm saying though? That someone may hear, like you're saying that you want to take your kids to Russia with you and to get away from Jason. So whatever happened was bad enough that you.
No. But this month we agreed on 50-50.
Okay.
And I told him it's fine with me if you're gonna cover my expenses because I have a debt on my credit cards.
But you didn't tell him you were going to try to take your kids to Russia.
No.
Do you think he'd be happy if you tried to take your kids to Russia?
No.
You think he would agree to it?
No.
Okay. So did Drew know about this plan that you were going to take your kids to Russia?
I told him that my mother making passports and I want to get out of here.
Okay.
The interview has hit a boiling point, and the detective has just uncovered another possible motive: custody. Angelina wanted full control of her kids, and Jason wasn't about to let that happen. If he stood in her way, that could have been reason enough for her to make a deadly decision. Yet the detective can't ignore Drew, and if he had any part to play in this brutal murder.
So is it possible that Drew might have thought on his own
Absolutely.
that Jason is a problem?
I don't think so because Drew not. It's not this kind of relationship as you think.
Well, if you're in a romantic relationship with him, I mean that's
But he could come to Russia.
who could come to Russia.
Drew and staying with me. It's what I told him.
Okay. Which means you guys want to be together, right?
Yeah. So I told him I will take my kids. I don't want to go through the divorce. It's so painful for me. And if he wants, he can come and stay with me in Russia. I'm gonna wait.
So again, you and Drew have plans to try to be together, and Drew could look at Jason as a problem in that plan because you're
I
still
told
married to
him no. He didn't want my kids. So he said, "Give kids to Jason. Let's be together."
He may have told you he's in Texas, but maybe he wasn't telling the truth. I mean, he may have done something to Jason that he didn't want to tell you about because he doesn't want to get in trouble. I mean, people do this kind of stuff all the time.
No, I just don't want to be like that.
I just need to know, like I said, I need to know what you know. If you've ever said something to
I
Drew,
did said 100% to you the same as I was saying.
right, and if Drew
And I did
says,
tell you more that I was committing a crime by kidnapping kids to the Russia.
right,
But I'm telling you, yes, I was planning to do that.
right. But I'm just saying Drew may have done something that he didn't want to tell you about because he cares about you, wants to be with you. I'm just saying that when we look in your phone and we go through the house better than what the guys did today, I don't want to find anything that says that you knew anything about this.
I know.
Because that's how you could get in trouble. Even if you didn't hurt Jason, but you know about it, you don't tell me.
I don't know anything.
I understand that. I'm just saying that's how you could get in trouble.
You can look everywhere if you want to.
I know you've told me that.
But I don't know what you right now saying that my boyfriend is in Ohio and he told me he's in Texas. That
That's what it
really
appears.
scares me
Why does it scare you?
because I trusted this guy and you tell me that he's in Ohio instead of Texas.
And I'm thinking that because of your relationship, he may have even done something to Jason. I don't know.
No,
I wouldn't want to think so, but it happened.
I
all the
don't
time.
even believe you that it's Jason.
Okay, well, at some point you're going to have to see.
And now
that
I'm
it's
gonna get in
Jason.
trouble when Jason's gonna come up tomorrow that I was trying to take my kids to Russia.
I don't have any reason not to tell him that, but I'm just
Oh,
telling
okay, just
Jason.
don't.
Jason's not going to be at the hearing tomorrow.
Well, I'm just saying, if you're gonna show up tomorrow, please don't tell him what I told you.
Jason is not going to be at the hearing tomorrow. You need to know Jason is dead. It's Jason. Jason is dead.
No.
I'm sorry to have to tell you that, but he is dead.
I just
And-
don't want to believe that. I
and he
don't
didn't-
believe that.
And he didn't die in his sleep. Someone killed him. Like you said, initially I didn't know that if this was Jason or not that we found. And now I'm telling you, yes, it is, because my guys have been out there for hours, and they've identified that this is Jason that they found. Then we find out.
I don't want to believe that.
Then we find
I don't
out.
want to believe that. I really.
Then
I
we
don't know how
find
to
out.
leave now.
Then we find out that Drew's phone is here somewhere in Ohio. So now we're trying to find Drew. So, like I said, we may not find him tonight. We may find him tomorrow. He may be back in Texas tomorrow. I don't know. But we're going to find out if he came up here, if he rented a car, if he got an airplane, if he got on a bus. We're going to know these things.
I just
But-
don't want to know, gosh.
But like I said, the most important thing is
Please just
even
stop.
if you care about Drew, if Drew's ever said anything about that he would hurt Jason, I need
He
to know
never.
that.
He didn't say that.
Both Drew and Angelina have clear motives to harm Jason, but with the focus shifting to Drew, Angelina starts to feel like she's off the hook. What she doesn't realize is she's far from safe. The detectives are still watching her closely, scrutinizing every reaction.
It
We'll
really
together
scares
here.
me that you told me his phone in Ohio. I'm really afraid now.
I
don't know
think
what
Drew
to
may
do.
have done something stupid because he cares about you.
I don't think so. I think it's one of Jason's applicants or whoever, and I still don't think it's a Jason.
But why would an
I-
applicant? What would an applicant benefit?
He's meeting drug addicts, crazy people. Sometimes he even telling stories.
Drug addicts, when they do things, they steal. There's nothing missing from your house.
No,
Okay, so
there's nothing to steal.
they're not just going to go kill somebody for no reason. When people kill people, there's a reason behind it. Even if
Maybe
it's stupid.
somebody didn't like Air Force people.
We don't have people just going to kill Air Force people. In fact, this type of thing, a murder, doesn't really ever
I
happens here
saw
in
this
Cook
on
County.
TV. We've been watching together that some guy was shooting the military people and went to the Navy base.
I think that's far-fetched. I think that there's the bigger picture here is that when someone gets killed the way that Jason did,
What?
someone has a reason to do that. And right now, the only person I can see that has a reason to want to kill Jason is Drew. I could be
think
wrong.
You're wrong.
I could be. I'm not going to say I'm 100%.
I think he's
But
been at work.
Those are the things. What happens if tomorrow I call and Drew wasn't at work on Friday like he was supposed to be? Or he's not there now and they don't know where he's at? What happens if we find Drew driving a car here in Ohio? Does that change your mind at all then? Does that then make you think that he could have done something? Because why else would he be here? You could talk.
I'm just shocked. You just told me the father of my kids are dead and my boyfriend killed him.
Possibly. Your boyfriend possibly killed him. And I just need to know from you if has Drew ever even said, "I'm so mad I could kill him"?
No.
Angelina's theories are wild, but her imagination isn't helping her case. It looks like she's trying to spin new theories just to make the case more complicated. Meanwhile, the detectives pointing fingers at Drew might just be bait, waiting to see if Angelina takes the easy way out and blames him. If she does, without knowing the full picture, it'll show she's quick to accuse, and that slip could shatter her calm image and push her closer to appearing guilty.
But I'm saying that it's possible that Drew may have hurt Jason and killed him because he was doing something for you.
No,
I'm not saying you asked Drew to do it, but I think Drew may have done this because he thought that this was your way of getting away
But
from Jason.
why would he do it? It's pretty obvious if something happened to Jason, he would think on my boyfriend.
Well, because he lives in Texas, maybe because he thinks there's that distance that he thinks that's it. But that's the thing. We'll be able to prove if he was in Texas or not. We'll be able to show whether or not he was here in Ohio. It's just a matter of, I can't do that right this second because it's like 2 o'clock in the morning and all that stuff will be figured out, when we can get a hold of businesses, call his Air Force base tomorrow and say, hey, was Drew here Friday, Saturday, or Sunday? Maybe he wasn't. Maybe he was. If he was there, then hey, we know he didn't do anything. But right now, his phone is saying he is here in Ohio right now.
So scary what you're telling me.
And all I'm saying to you is, if Drew has ever made comments about hurting Jason
No, he didn't.
or even texted you, I need to know that. Because if you tell me that didn't happen and then we find him later, it makes it look like you're being dishonest. And I don't want you to look like you're being dishonest.
You can go through my messages.
And
I don't
we
remember
will.
anything like this. Only thing that I asked him to help me if I'm gonna take the kids through the border.
Did he say he would do that?
He said he doesn't know what to answer to me because he's gonna get in trouble by helping me.
Okay. Does he tell you he loves you?
If I told him if I'm gonna take the kids and take the cash and rent something, he said I can stay with him in his house if I'm gonna do that.
Does Drew tell you that he loves you?
Yes,
Do you love Drew?
yes.
Okay.
He's going through the divorce right now too. Basically because of me, I don't know.
I understand. But I'm just saying that this scenario,
But if you tell me that I was dating a murderer, that really scares me.
I would be scared of that too. But sometimes the murder is made. I'm not saying he's always killed people or he's killed people before. Sometimes people kill people out of emotion because they want to be with you.
Unfortunately, the detectives couldn't get much further with Angelina, and the conversation ended with nothing more than lingering suspicion and no solid proof. At first, all eyes turned to Drew, but when they rechecked his phone records, the final clue fell apart. His phone had pinged in Texas, not Ohio. Just when it seemed like the trail was going cold, Drew agreed to one last move, to wear a wire and confront Angelina.
Sam told me that, and I was really, and I even came to the court and told them about it. So I'm afraid for my kids.
Okay. All right.
I believe he took it to his trunk. He kept it there.
But the police officers looked in the cars and it wasn't there.
It was big black box.
Okay.
This whole bunch of stuff in there, like very heavy one.
Okay. All right. So, like I mentioned, everything is going to be questioned at this point. Like I said, I can't look at you any more than I could anybody else and say that you didn't do something to him or that somebody else didn't do something to him. What I'm saying, though, is a lot of times people are afraid to tell the police what happened because they're afraid they're going to get in trouble.
I don't afraid to get in trouble. I don't know anything what was there. I've been with the kids all the time. You can question them if you want to.
Okay.
And I understand that, you were thinking on everybody.
But as you heard, instead of grieving, Angelina mocked Jason's death. Still, it wasn't enough to prove anything. Later, Drew agreed to wear a wire again, this time meeting Angelina in a hotel room rigged with hidden cameras. But things took a sharp turn when Angelina grew suspicious and even destroyed 2 of the cameras. That bold move didn't just raise red flags about her, but also made the officers doubt Drew. So he was brought in for a polygraph test, and that's where the sinister story finally came to light.
So why don't we start over?
Her Friday, after it happened, she called me.
After what happened?
After she shot him.
Okay.
She told me she shot him on the couch. That she needed me there to help her. She told me she was outside with the boys while she was talking to me. I could hear them in the background. They're swimming. When she first said she did it, I didn't believe her. And she kept getting more and more irritated at me for not believing her. So when I guess when I believed her, I told her she needed to get rid of him. See, so once I believed her, told her she needed to put him in the van and take him somewhere far. She said spot down at our brother's old house, and I agreed to that. It's down in Bellevue. There's at the bottom of the street. There's like a VFW type of place, like a bar, a gravel parking lot, and then a park. On the end, the riverside of the gravel parking lot, there's a bench that she and I have had sex at before. In front of that bench is a pretty steep hill with a bunch of trees and stuff, and then the river. Told her to put him in that area by the river.
How would she be able to do that?
She couldn't.
Drew eventually confessed to helping Angelina dispose of Jason's body and provided a full testimony against her. With that confession, he was officially charged with conspiracy to commit aggravated murder. However, in exchange for his cooperation and testimony, his charges were reduced to obstruction of justice, and he was sentenced to just 6 months in prison. And as for Angelina Hamrick, her story ended very differently. She was charged with aggravated murder and, in April 2021, was convicted. Her sentence? Life in prison.